Official.StreetSmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smart Audio, or fuck with us. Official.StreetSmarks on SoundCloud and IG, Street Smart Fanpage on Facebook, Street_Smarks on Twitter, ECW Memories. This is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW, August 9th, 1994. The Go Home Show for Hardcore Heaven. H-Dub, what are your thoughts of this show?
Ooh-wee. My thoughts on this show is I'm going to give this show a R for remote, so you can skip this show. Outside of probably the first promo, this just is another continuation of the long list of terrible go-home shows for ECW, with the exception of the go-home show for Hostile City Showdown. So
Heatwave.
Yeah, Heatwave. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, all these H's. What's this next one? Hardcore Heaven, Heatwave, Hostile City Showdown. Anyway, so yeah. Go ahead and watch the first promo, and then if I were you, and if you want to be make an intelligent use of your time, I would go ahead and skip straight to Hardcore Heaven.
So you have a cold open detailing the Jason Mikey Whipwreck feud. Except the loser. Scoop is awful. Scoop is awful. Scoop is awful. They show Mikey Whipwreck getting beat up by Mr. Hughes, by the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller. Pitbull 1, Pitbull 2, the Rockin' Rebel again, and Chad Autism. They detail Jason's first win and him beating up Mikey. Mikey is at the Eagle's Nest, cutting a promo. His delivery is stiff and stilted. He says he's never won a fight in his life. Not in kindergarten, grade school, even high school. By the way, he just graduated.
Congratulations, Mikey.
He wouldn't even have the belt if it wasn't for Taz. Every night he gets his ass whipped. There might not be a man, woman, dog, parakeet, or child on this earth he can beat. But he can beat Jason.
Yeah, there we go, Mikey.
And at Hardcore Heaven, the ECW fans are going to get what they want. Jason's humiliation. By Mikey. The sexiest man on earth. How do you like my TV title? Is that okay? Is that okay? Is that okay? So we got Joey in the Nest as the Bad Breed walk to the ring versus the Spiders. Spiders haven't been seen since Extreme Retro Review number 1.
Welcome back, Spiders.
So they haven't buried them in a while. It's clunky to start, especially with all that backdropping in onto a spider outside. So that's just dangerous. It's the Public Enema versus Bad Breed at Hardcore Heaven. Nobody cares what the Spiders are doing. They're Coraluzzo guys from Jersey. They kind of pop for a plancha on Ian. Spiders get some stuff in like a Frankensteiner. Axel come back.
No, it's a Frankenspider, according to Joey Styles.
We have Axel come back. Bad Breed come back. Doomsday Device for the dub. 1 star. H-Dub, your thoughts?
It was an okay match. No, nothing to write home about. It was interesting to see that they used the And to be fair, I'll probably forget tomorrow and shit. But that I don't know how long they've been using the Doomsday device and shit. But it's interesting that they would use it with Hulk still being used as source material in their promos and shit.
So in 1994, there was a baseball strike. The Indians were having a great season.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? The strike shortened seasons. We had like 100 wins, 44 losses or some shit like that. So there's a hardcore heaven pumps in the bumper with the Public Enema. They're absolutely terrible. Simply terrible. Moving on.
Yeah.
We got a batch. I dubbed it Bash at the Beach. At the beach. At the beach. Sandman versus God of Jobbers, Surfer Ray Odyssey.
Who for some reason has that sunblock on his nose?
I said the loser keeps the surfer gimmick. I asked you, Hot Stuff, why weren't they a tag team?
I don't know, probably because there's no way on earth Sandman would want to tag with that goof, I would imagine.
That awesome Sandman could have happened, but we had to sit through Tommy Cairo. So at least there were beaches.
I love beaches.
It's a face shine. It's from the Heat Wave tour. Woman's barred from ringside. Hack with some stuff. Delayed suplex. One more time from the crowd, so Hack just dumps him. His stalking game is on point. Some chair shots outside. The jobber gets a pile driver, choke on the ropes. The jobber gets dumped, but counters with a suplex outside with one. A missile drop kick, they're in the corner. Ray ducks Finnegan, who takes the best bump in the match. Ray hits the wipeout. It's a visual pin, no ref. Kane to the head, to a fucking pop for the win. 1 star. HW thoughts.
I hate seeing main stars struggle against these jobbers. Just annoying. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't particularly enjoy this match, nor the fact that, I couldn't really tell if Sandman was in trouble from the surfboard or whatever Ray's move is, or if he was playing possum, as Joey said. But either way, it just annoys me. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend this match to anyone.
Post-match, because Hack is awesome, he gives Surfer Ray Odyssey more shots with the cane.
I like that part.
And he pulls out a squally.
I like that part as well.
3 weeks ago, Hack was beating up Mikey. I said, Sandman turned face for me back then during the time warp, beating up all the jobbers. Tommy Dreamer comes in and he gets to first base with the woman.
How ironic.
Baseball strike.
Well done.
So we have a Hack and Woman promo. He's faced the cane already. He asked Tommy Dreamer if he's ready to face the cane. Hack has tasted this cane more time than Michael Fay in his worst nightmares. While he was tasting the cane, Dreamer was tasting women's lips. He would have taken the same option, but he's all out of options. So it's your turn, Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer. Tommy Dreamer. Woman says it's the choice of a new generation, which is the slogan for Pepsi.
Yeah, it sounded kind of stupid.
Moving on. We have a Hardcore Heaven bumper. It's set to Sunshine of Your Love. It's covered by Cream. It's highlighting Cactus Jack and Terry Funk. Hostile City Showdown is now for sale on ECW home video. Moving on. Heat Wave is coming soon. Moving on. We have a match. Chad Autism with Jason, the sexiest man on earth, versus Precious Damien Stone.
Oh boy, aka Little Guido.
Says Guido showing fire early. They trade moves. Chad misses a slow 450. Chad's ping-ponging all over the place. Guido gets 2. Jason helps do the looming. Oh, Jason helps him. And it says, due to the looming baseball strike, if you have an unused Phillies ticket, you can bring it to the ECW arena and we'll give you a discount. Joey buries baseball owners Steinbrenner, Mart Schott, and Ted Turner, also owner of WCW. He says they don't want to pay their athletes, which is funny to me because Eric Bischoff was ATM Eric. And whose money was it? Ted Turner's.
Wow.
But he didn't want to pay. Whatever. The match is still going on. Autism hits a sloppy float over DDT for the win. Dud. He spits in the air and he catches it. Negative infinity. Your thoughts?
I gave this match a WGAF for Who Gives a Fuck, and it's very telling when the highlight of a match is a missed 450 splash. So, I will give Chad a hat tip for, going ahead, eating the canvas on that one. But at the end of the day, it was still freaking Chad Austin versus Lil Guido. So, WGF, Who Gives a Fuck, skip this match.
So we have a Hardcore Heaven Pumps in the Bumper. Full card showing all the matches on August 13th. And it's set to What a Man by Salt and Pepper. Moving on. And we end with the weekly money promo from Paulie with 911. Paul hypes other matches, but he tries his damnedest to make us care about Too Cold Scorpio versus Sabu. I do not give a shit about Too Cold Scorpio versus Sabu. And I say this because I finally found the flaw in Paul's promo. Because at this point, Paul's been giving weekly money promos every week since about November of last year. But like this promo, it starts off hot, but when he gets to Too Cold Scorpio and Sabu, he gets all subdued. And he's trying to hype it up as a big match. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes to 911 and Hughes and he gets all over the place again. So in my summation, he has to care. He doesn't care about Too Cold Scorpio and Sabu. So the delivery is off. Because before, he was sneering, he was frothing, and afterwards, he was hot. But during the Sabu part, he was subdued. The eyes do not lie. He wasn't into it. But then he has to talk about 911 and Hughes. 911 has to get cues from Paul Lee to lift his arms. I said, holy fucking Christ, is 911 limited? It's like Paulie's talking and he's like, he has to go up for a choke slam. And he's like looking at 911, hoping 911 raises his fucking arm and back down with a choke slam. He did it like 4 or 5 times and 911 couldn't fucking grasp that you were supposed to choke slam everybody in the fucking match. Everything you fucking do revolves around a fucking choke slam, 911. Why do you not get it, goof?
Because he's a goof.
Hughes cuts a promo, choking Angel. Shane tries to intervene. 911 cuts a promo. I don't care. Your thoughts?
My thoughts were it just had the best, most brilliantest idea for next week's show for what's it called again? Hardcore Heaven. That's it. For Hardcore Heaven, because I got a lot going on the off chance that I do become supervisor. I'll have a lot of work related stuff to do. So I was thinking, since you don't give a fuck about Too Cold Scorpio and Paulie Dangerously doesn't give a fuck, I can take the week off and I can have Earth 37, Too Cold Hollywood, do the review of Hardcore Heaven, and then maybe you guys will give a fuck about Too Cold Scorpio.
I would love to have Too Cold Hollywood co-host with Earth One, Scourge of the IWC.
I'll make it happen.
Overall, I said it's an effective go-home show for Hardcore Heaven. I said the show puttered to an end. People got exposed. I guess it's part of the charm for Eastern Championship Wrestling. Thumbs in the middle.
Oh man, well you heard me at the open. Thumbs down, toe thumbs down, elbows down, and my nose down because I can't even look at this sheet.
In a few days, we're going to come back Extreme Retro Review for Hardcore Heaven 1994. Until then, life is a work. Make sure you get paid for it. We out. Peace.
Peace.